So today's video is a bit different. I'm actually coming to you from one of the clients who I work with, and I look after their social media accounts, and I also go ahead and help them with Google Maps and a few other bits. So let me just go ahead and quickly show you around here, and then what we'll do is we'll go through the actual video, because believe it or not, going ahead and getting these sorts of clients where you can go ahead and earn money every single day and every single month, it's a lot easier than you think. And in this video I'll walk you through the process, I'll show you how this works, and I'll show you basically how you can go ahead and start working with local companies who will pay you money every single day and every single month. So this is indeed a factory where I go ahead and, like I say, I do their business for them. I do their marketing, and I also do their Google bits. But if I just go ahead and show you this isn't just like a random holiday home that I'm in. You can see here, this is actually one of the show homes that I'm currently in, and behind me you can see actually right over there behind me, somewhere there, that is the factory. That's where we are currently today. So this is where I am today with one of my clients, and like I say in the video, I'm just going to walk you through this really simple process of how you can basically start working with local companies like this and offer really simple services to start bringing in a monthly and a daily income. So let's jump into the video and I'll walk you through this really simple process of earning money online and from home. But before all of that, if you like simple ways to make money online and work from home, then subscribe to the channel and hit notifications, and then you'll always know when I've uploaded a new video. And if you want some free resources to make money online, come over to my blog and check out my free members area. All of the things that you see on the screen right now, they're all absolutely free and waiting for you. So this here is Google Maps, obviously. Now, what I'm going to share with you in this video is how you can go ahead and find different companies, and you're going to work with them and help them drive traffic, whether that is over to their website, whether that is over to their store, whether that's a restaurant, a bar, and I'll show you some examples of this. But basically, we're going to be finding these different companies, and then we're going to go ahead and contact them. And don't worry, we're not going to be going into their business or anything like that. You can simply contact them on Facebook, and we're going to show them how to go ahead and increase their profits and get more people into the door. So the first part of this process is we're going to come over to Google Maps. Now at the bottom here, you've got all of these different tabs. You've got restaurants, hotels, bars, coffee, and more. Now, as a starting point, I would recommend to start with restaurants. So I'm going to click on restaurants, and you're going to go through and have a look at these different restaurants on here. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to let this load up, and then we're going to scroll through and have a look at the different restaurants. But once you've started doing this for a little bit of time, I wouldn't focus purely on restaurants. Restaurants is a really simple way to get started with this, and then you can start focusing on other different niches and different topics, because there's some good money to be made from restaurants. But once you scale this up, I mean, I currently work with manufacturers, I work with estate agents, and there's a lot more money to be made. But you can see on here, we've just filtered this via restaurants. Now, what you want to be looking for is you want to be looking for independent chains. You don't want to be working with big brands, because they'll already have people doing this. So basically, scroll through here. So like Pizza Hut, we wouldn't be contacting them. We wouldn't be contacting this one, or Chiquitos, or Frankie and Benny's, or Nando's, or McDonald's. So you scroll through and you find independent chains. So let's just keep going down here. Let's keep going past goes Italian, this one. So here's one here, and I had a look at this website earlier. So you would be clicking on each of these individual ones. So if I click on here, it's then going to open this up, and it's going to give you some more information about this restaurant here. So click on here and it will show you their details. So you can see they've got the reviews up here. Scroll down here, we've got the website. So you go over to the website, click on the website, and it's going to go over here and open this up. So I can see straight away that this website here, so you can see they've got a link to the Facebook page, and they've also got a link over to Twitter. So let's go ahead and have a look at the Facebook page. I'm going to click on here, it goes over to the Facebook page. So this here is this site's website. Now look at this, let me show you this. So this restaurant here, they were the best restaurant of the year winner in Hull. Now I live in Hull, and I didn't know that, and I've never even heard of this restaurant before in my life. I don't know why, because they're only 10 miles away from me. So if I scroll down here, you can have a look at the page, and again they've got the usual links on here, but you can see they've got some really great pictures on here and images on here of the food that they're doing. But let me go back over to the website. So this is the website. Now I know already that even though this company has a presence on Facebook, they are not actually running ads to their site. Now how do I know that? Well, I use a free extension, and it's this one up here. And this shows you, whenever you're on a website, it shows you if companies are running ads to that website. So an example of this would be here. This is udemy.com. Udemy is a huge online marketplace for selling digital courses. Now you can see here it's now changed. So it's got, you see here it's got the little number 4. So this website here, this has got 4 different Facebook ads which are trying to drive traffic over to the website. And the reason why people use Facebook ads, because it's just such a simple and easy way to go ahead and get awareness about your products, your brand, your coffee shop, your restaurant, etc. So let's go and get you this tool here, this extension. So the first part of this is you would go ahead and get this extension. Now to do this, I'm going to go over to Google, and this is via Chrome, and just type in Facebook Pixel Helper. And as you can see here, over 1 million people have downloaded this extension here. So all you do is you add this to Chrome. So on your page it would say add to Chrome, and obviously I've already got this installed, so it says remove. You would add this to Chrome, and then it would go up here. And then when you're on Google Maps and you're going through and you're looking at these different businesses on here, and you simply click on these and you go over to the website and you have a look, it doesn't. So let's go back over here. So like say on this one here, you can see that they're not running Facebook ads. So what you can do is you can reach out to this company on Facebook and say, you know, I found you on Facebook, or I found you on Google Maps, and I noticed that you're not using Facebook ads. I can work with you doing really simple ads to go ahead and improve your visitors to your shop or your restaurant. Even simple things like improving the status on the Facebook, getting people to like the post on Facebook and interact with the post on Facebook. It will purely depend on what you want. Now, not everybody is going to go ahead and take you up on this offer, but you'll be surprised at the amount of people that do. And it's a really simple way for you to do this. Now, let me just go over here. So we're back over on Facebook here. So let me go into my consultancy. So you can see here, this is my consultancy page over on Facebook ads. So this is the Facebook ads, this is my consultancy. Now I've blanked out these companies here because obviously I don't want you to see these because it's private, but you can see the sorts of numbers that we're looking at here, and this is for different companies. So this one here, this is for, let me move this. This one here is for a local estate agent. This one here is working with a manufacturing firm, and this one down here, believe it or not, is working with a dentist. Now all of these companies, they're all, obviously everybody wants more business and more sales, and the reason why people like and use Facebook, and the reason why I use Facebook, is you can get really great interaction and lots of people visiting your Facebook page and your website using very minimal amounts of money. Now let me go ahead and show you some examples of this. So I'm here down here, and you see on the left hand side, these are all the different ads that I've been running. So you can see on here where it says, don't worry about the budget, where it says results. So you can see on here, this one here, we had 152 people click on our link here, and for every person who clicked on the link, it cost 10 pence. And we've got another one here where everyone who clicked on it, it cost 9 pence. I've got another one here at 65 pence, but this one here, I was working with someone who had an Instagram course, and their Instagram course was $259. I think it was $249. So they were paying 65 pence for every single person who clicked on their link on Facebook, and then it went over to their Instagram course, and they made a couple of sales from that. So when they're paying 65 pence per click, and then they're earning £250 from the product or the course that they're promoting, they're very happy with the results. And again, you've got one here, this one was 15p. Now these cost per clicks will vary depending on the niche or the topic, the niche that you're going into, whether that's bars, restaurants, etc. It will also vary on whether you're trying to get people to interact on a Facebook page, or whether you're trying to drive traffic to the website off the page. Now let me show you an example of this. So if I go on here and click on create, this is how simple it is to do Facebook. Now you can get bogged down with Facebook, but at the very basics, this is how you would go ahead and set this up. So on the campaign page here, you've got, this is what is a marketing objective. Is it awareness, is it consideration, or is it conversion? So lots of people, they're going to want to go ahead and get engagement on their Facebook page, or traffic over to their website. But one of the easiest ways to do this is to get engagement on the Facebook page, or get engagement on the Facebook posts, and then from there they can direct them over to the website. Now most posts that are on Facebook, it will be something really simple like a picture, a little bit of text, and a link going over to their website. So I always recommend engagement as a great way to do this, but you can also just do traffic, which is direct from Facebook over to the website. So you'd click on engagement. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here. Let me just click on, so what we've got on here, we've got engagement. So it's post engagements, page likes, or event responses. So I'm just going to simply leave it on post engagements and click on continue. Now look, you can go ahead and you can look at testing, split testing, and all this sort of stuff, but I would focus on that at a later date really. What I'd recommend is just getting down the absolute basics. Now you don't need to go ahead and pay ridiculous amounts for courses. I have taken online courses for Facebook. I've taken like a $250 course. I've taken a $7 course, and to be absolutely honest with you, if you go on YouTube and just search, I mean it'll take you a little bit longer, but just search around for Facebook ad videos. It'll tell you exactly what you need to do. It'll show you step by step, but I'm just going to give you a brief overview. So I'm going to come down here. So on the right hand side it shows you exactly how many people an ad would reach per day. So at this moment in time it's just set on everybody in the United Kingdom. Now we wouldn't want to do that because we'd be focusing a local business within our area. So you see here at the bottom where it says add more locations, you can make this more specific. So if we go back over to the website and let's go on contact us. We're going to take the postcode or the zip code and we're going to paste that over into our Facebook ads. And then what that's going to do is it's going to narrow down the audience. Instead of having like a really big, massive, broad range, we're going to take the postcode and this will help to narrow down our audience on Facebook ads. So I'm going to copy this. Come on. I'm going to attempt to copy this. This Google Maps page is loading really slow. Why is this not loading? Copy. Going to go back over to ads. So below our country here, I'm going to click on here and I'm going to paste that in, and then it's going to load up there. I'm going to click on there, and then what will happen is scroll down here. You can see here now this is the restaurant, and it's going to target people who live around this area here. So instead of wasting money and putting in like a really big location on Facebook, you simply put in the postcode, and then you can go ahead and you can make it more specific. So you can see here this ad here. In fact, before I go on to that, let me just scroll down here. I want to just quickly go down and show you one more thing. So you've got the age, so you can target people living in this area here and the age. So again, you can play around with this if you wanted to move it up or down. So let's say currently you can see here it can reach up to 3,900 people. So let's just move this down. Let's see if it does anything. So if we was to move it to, let's say 45, does that make a difference? So it's updating. Is it going to reach more people or less? And you can also go ahead and target whether you want to go ahead and target men or women. So you can see that's actually gone to 4,400, and you can scroll down here. And again, what you can do is, with regards to restaurants and things, I wouldn't worry too much about this, but you can go even further detail targeting on here, and you can look at demographics and people who are interested in certain sports, certain pages on Facebook, certain websites that they follow online, etc. You can simply come in here and you can just start typing, and it'll also give you suggestions on here. But you would type that in there, and then you come down here. Now the thing you want to be focusing on is this here, so the daily budget. So this is currently the estimated engagement for a daily budget of £11. Now like I say, most people when you're starting this out, you want to start on a budget of £5 a day. So I'm going to click that and click off there. And again, this will change. But if I go back up here, this is like the absolute basics to this. So you're going to decide whether you want to get people over to your Facebook page, have post engagements, or take them over to your website. You're then going to come into the Facebook ads. You're then going to pinpoint the location on here. You can see absolutely right around the restaurant. This is the people they want to be targeting, because they wouldn't want to be targeting people who are living miles away. So you target people around here. You can further target it down via age and also gender. You can do languages if you want, and then scroll down, and then again you can do even more detailed targeting. and then if you scroll down to the bottom, you've got automatic placements or edit placements. The best one to do really is just automatic placements, and then Facebook, what they will do is they will go ahead and deliver your ad to wherever they think it's going to get the most interaction. But scroll down here, you can see this would be geared up for post engagement. So this would be a picture or a post that they're putting on Facebook, and then it's going to be sharing that post to people on Facebook. And then you've got here, you've got the daily budget. Now you see here where you've got cost controls optional. You can play around, you can absolutely play around with this. I just normally let Facebook go ahead and do this and optimize the post for me. Once you've done with everything, you simply click on continue. So you can see here you'll spend no more than £35 a week, and what happens is within the first couple of days you may find that this is working well, you may not. If it's working well, you let it continue and you up the budget here. If it's not performing well, you simply go ahead and you can pause that one and then you can start another one. But you can see this is the sort of engagement that the people who you're working with would be expected. Sorry, not engagement, the reach that this would be having. So this would be potentially shown up to 3,500 people on Facebook. This is the expected engagement rate for that Facebook post, but remember, this comes from your post, your promoted post on Facebook. So if somebody likes that or shares that, then you're going to start getting more traffic over to the Facebook page and the website for the company you're working with. So that is pretty much today's video. It's using Google Maps. In fact, let's just do a recap. So let's go back to the beginning. So we're going to go back to the beginning. So you're going to go onto Google Maps. Let me do this. We're going to go onto Google Maps. You're then going to go into restaurants, hotels, bars, all these different ones on here. And then what you do is you go through the list of companies on here. You go over to their website. You check to see if they are running Facebook ads over to their website with the help of this free tool here, this Facebook Pixel Helper. If they're not like this company here, if they're not doing, you then contact them over on Facebook and say that you can go ahead and work with them to help drive traffic over to their Facebook page, over to their website, etc. Once you've agreed a budget, you then simply start running Facebook ads for them. It isn't as difficult as it sounds, it really isn't. And like I say, if you go onto YouTube and just watch some different videos about Facebook ads, it's really simple to do. I'm doing this, I'm making really good money with this, but what I would say is don't just limit yourself to restaurants. Like I said, just think of any local business around you, whether that's a mechanic, whether that is a manufacturer, whether that's an estate agent, a travel agent. There's just lots and lots of different ways that you can do this.